Welcome to another edition of In the Weeds with Ikard and Lehman, presented by Riverwind Casino. Riverwind is Oklahoma City's premier casino experience, and there are so many reasons why Riverwind is consistently voted OKC's number one casino, but it all starts with their amazing variety of gaming thrills and excitement. Riverwind's beautiful award-winning environment plays host to more than 2,800 of the latest electronic games with a huge selection of table games, including blackjack match roulette, and Teddy's favorite, craps. No matter what your game, Riverwind has it in spades and hearts. And to learn more about their gaming promotions and entertainment options, all you got to do is visit riverwind.com. Riverwind Casino, always a good time. Ted, we're going to break up the In the Weeds recaps for OU's win over Tennessee into offense and defense.
Sounds good to me.
So let's look at the top plays when it was OU's defense versus the Tennessee offense in the Sooners 33-27 win. And the first one is the biggest play of the game and maybe the biggest play of the season.
Yeah.
For Oklahoma football. Had to have it. This thing did not feel good in the stadium at this point in time in the game. And it was just a massive, massive play and a tremendous return from our Mason Thomas. But this is a classic case of when RPOs go wrong.
Yes, it is.
So what you're getting from Tennessee here is they're just basically running inside zone out of 12 personnel. And you're getting the center, left guard, and left tackle have these two down linemen. They're working to that inside backer. You've got this tight end's base blocking out. This tight end's inserting here on Kendall Daniels. And Aguilar sees the safety coming in the box, and he makes the proper read, right? He should throw the RPO because he's at a box count disadvantage, but there's just a few things that go wrong here. So let's take a look at what it looks like for the Sooners defense on this play. You got Owen Heinecke. You're in a bare front here, Ted. Heinecke just at the point of attack, and oh my goodness.
Yep, and I think we're just playing run. I mean, this is about the best run defense you can get in. Bear and whatever teams call cover one. A lot of NFL, it's usually black or some type of color with safety support, and we're bringing an extra safety, actually, even probably for the run game. And those corners are on an island out there, so we got a lot of bodies in the mix, just man across, and. Yeah, you push up field. I mean, it's hard to block, run, and pass at the same time, and there are big advantages that come from that offensively, but there's also disadvantages.
And this is one of them. You can see, and we've got an end zone view of this that we'll get to here in a second, but you can see right tackle for Tennessee steps down. And that's all Heinecke needs. Like, he's not doing anything special. The guy's just getting off the football and playing hard and attacking the mesh point. And what do you think about Joey Aguilar's timing here? I think he's making the proper decision, right? Box count is not in their favor, but it seems a little like it could have been sped up a little bit. I don't know, man. He's carrying out that entire fake. I guess he just doesn't think his tackle's going to not touch the in man on the line of scrimmage, and he's not going to get blasted. I guess he's just trusting the right tackle there, trusting the true freshman to at least get a piece to where he's got time to throw the football.
I think the biggest problem for them in this is they're in the pistol. Now, if this back is standing right next to him, the action's a lot quicker. He puts the ball in right away, and he can pull it and make the throw. But when you're in pistol, there's some operation time that has to take place. And that extra count is critical here.
How about the scoop from our Mason Thomas? The one hand. This is one of those things, and we don't talk about luck on here ever, really. But there's no other way to say it, man. The ball bounces into the perfect spot for our Mason Thomas to one-hand it.
I mean, it just goes right into the eagle claw like it was meant to be there. This is what, whenever people throw around the phrase, you got to get some bounces. Like this is what we're talking about. That is the bounce.
That's the most fortunate bounce you could have for the situation.
It's
Right
almost
now,
like it's in reverse, like he started here with it and then rolled it out, but we've just reversed the frames here. But that's luck. I mean, how
yeah,
else are you going to say it?
but a great job by Heinecke dislodging the football.
And a clean play. Like, how many times do we see guys going high there and that getting called?
So our Mason Thomas gets it at what, the 20, called the 29,
Yeah.
and Kitzelman's already on him. So what, we've got 5 yards. I love how Kendall Daniels tries to knock him off. That's so funny. Like, please get off him. I I mean, have you ever seen an extended stiff arm last longer than this?
I mean, we're at 15 yards.
We're at
And
20 yards there.
20 yards.
What, 20, nearly 25 yards?
Well, yeah. Imagine Kitzelman's shock to find that the guy he's blocking is now just randomly holding the football.
No kidding. I love we've got the cavalry leading the way. This is where this play was. It went from complete elation to right here.
Yeah. That quad, whatever I don't know if it's quad, hamstring, whatever, but as soon as it bites on him, you can see it and he goes into a limp and it pulls him to the outside. We got like, I don't know that it's crazy to say that if he steps out right there, it's a totally different football game.
You would
Yeah.
like to think that OU's offense goes and punches it in, but with how things went, especially in the first half offensively, I don't know. It's kind of that's an assumption, you know?
Yeah. We hadn't found the run game just yet, offensively. So very big that he stayed in. This guy's pointing. He saw it. He's wondering if he stepped out.
He saw it, but I love Sammy. I was like, no, man, you got to stay in bounds. Let's score. He just brings him into the end zone.
Oh, he's like, hurry up. I know we got it, but please just get there. Hang
He's
on
like
to the ball,
escorting a senior citizen across the street. Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But just clearly a massive, massive play. And the way that it finished, I feel like really, because I think all the guys realized that R. Mason Thomas had tweaked something. So it really subdued. This is the most subdued celebration you'll ever see for a defensive touchdown.
Robert Spears-Jennings is like, we're happy, aren't we? Like, we scored a touchdown. And
I mean, look at all these guys. They're like, wait. Like, normally you're getting a defense like running to an end zone to find a photographer and take a picture, you know? Like,
yeah.
it was, oh no, we just scored, but I think our best player just hurt himself.
Hey, sometimes you don't just get everything for free. There has to be some trade-off every now and then, right?
Here's a great look at it. We're in bear. So this is it's just inside zone, right? They're going here and here. You're sorting these three out to get up to this backer. Tied in base block in here. We're inserting here. But once again, it's the proper decision from Joey Aguilar. You gotta get it. You gotta get a piece if you're the right tackle for Tennessee.
Yep. Yeah, and it's that thing. He's thinking run. We're securing this double, and then it's almost like a hinge block on a power or something is how he treats it. And just gets run around. Short corner.
It's one of those techniques I've talked about, and this is a lot of teams do this on that front side, technically, of inside zone, but they try to protect themselves from all the bad things that can happen, right? Twists, TEs, ETs. If 70 just goes and puts his hands on Heinecke right away, this doesn't happen, you know?
Right. Yep.
So sometimes trying to protect from all the bad things happening can make bad things happen. How about that?
Yeah. And it's 1st and 10. They're right there in the fringe red area. And, they feel like they're in business. Just had a 15-yard roughing the passer call. So they're rolling right now. He's just thinking, we're running this sucker, trying to get in a, second manageable, and boom.
And you can see all the space. Like you can see the window he's thrown into over here. You see the slant coming in. You got a ton of space that he's thrown into. So, I mean, just clearly a massive, massive play in the game.
But you could see he right here, the low support safety is thinking he's, when he saw him pull it, he's trying to get back and give a little bit of help if he can. And if they complete it, try and be a helper to make a tackle.
And then watch this bounce. I mean, look at this right to the hand. Hey, it's a funny shaped ball, man. Sometimes it bounces your way and sometimes it doesn't. And it certainly bounced the Sooners' way here.
Yep.
All right, let's look at this next play. This is, they're pulling a tackle and then bringing the tight end around here in this counter play. And this is maybe a play that doesn't stand out to a ton of people in the game, but this 2nd and 3 situation, entire playbook's open. I just love how many guys are just doing their job on the defense here, Ted.
Yep.
You look at this, the way that they play. PJ, he knows he's got to get underneath, right? He's spilling that first puller. They're running, let's call it TY counter. I think maybe is best way to describe it. We talked about how many ways they run counter, but the key to this is, who's that? Eli Bowen up here? Right here?
Looks like it, yes.
He jumps the RPO throw that Aguilar wants. And that is, I think that's what leads to the negative play here is, you can see Aguilar wants it, and it's dead.
Yep.
He doesn't hand it off, which if I was coaching him at quarterback, I'd say, hey, man, we got a 6-man box. We got 6 blockers. Hand the ball off. But
here's the key. It's 2nd and 3. We get enamored with finding the perfect play and, where the numbers are. Sometimes you just got to be able to run it against a good box whenever you've got a short down and distance.
Yeah. The number, it's even. You're 6 for 6. Hand the ball off, man. But he doesn't. He wants that RPO throw. He goes, uh-oh. It's been jumped. It's no good, because the running back, this is not a called QB run. Look at the running back's demeanor. Like, that's not a guy going and finding work as a blocker.
Yeah, and he goes right through. He goes past Heinecke. He's going up to the next level. He's expecting the ball to be gone. He's going downfield for a block.
So they pull the tackle, pull the tight end. I just love Kip. Hey, let me slip you. Bam. Watch Taylor Wine on this play.
Yes, love it.
So this guard is he's just basically shielding him off from getting to the front side of the counter play. And Taylor Wine jacks him up right in the chest, stands him straight up, and then just shucks him, sheds him to the side. And if Kip doesn't make the play, Taylor Wine's about to smash Joey Aguilar.
Yep. Really good defense. We got everyone in position. We're a little late at safety coming up for the run in support, but he's got mixed reads right now. He's got a quarterback keeping it in his hands, looking like he's throwing the RPO. So you can understand being a little late to the party, but good stuff. That was 2nd and 3. Now you get a good tackle for loss there, sack, and you got a much better situation on 3rd down than if he hands it. Maybe you get a stop and you're going to be in 3rd and 1. 3rd and 2 at best, probably. But here they are. You've got them in a pretty good 3rd down spot.
This is Kip Lewis maturing in front of our eyes. You can't celebrate crazy against Tennessee. They're about to get on the ball and snap it again.
Yeah.
And this is normally when he makes a play like this, what's he doing, Ted?
Running 50 meters out there, 50 yards, celebrating, pointing to the sidelines, jumping up and down, which I absolutely love. Like, you got to have guys like that on a football team.
You have to be that way. You have to have those guys, but big time game, makes a big time play, eyes to the sideline. Let me get the signal.
There's a nuclear reactor inside this guy's chest, creating untold amount of energy. It's insane.
It's fun to watch, but there were several plays. Like he made a lot of plays in this game,
Did
and
nice game.
it was I don't know if focused is the right word, but he still had that energy. He still played really well, but it was just I don't know, different.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, I made the play, on to the next play.
Yep.
I don't know. I really liked, and I think it helped him have a little more energy later in the game, you know?
Hey, I told him, way back before the season, I was like, it's all about managing those calories, man. Like you, you got to find a way to conserve a little bit, find the balance.
So this next play, we talked about it leading into this game. Tennessee, they worked a ton on the in the offseason on the pull protection. They like to take shots down the field. They like it. They like to push it vertically when they run that pull protection concept. And that's exactly what you get here. What we got here, Ted? Cover one?
Cover one. These three right here have these two. Whoever doesn't get it is the free player in the middle of the field, plays the low hole. This safety is playing the deep hole.
Pull protection. Protection's solid initially. I like Jaden Jackson, though, here. Like, you see how he works, and he's in Aguilar's face a little bit, but I don't know, man. I think this is a combination of a really nice play from Peyton Bowen and not the best decision from Joey Aguilar. I didn't.
Yeah. I was wrong, actually. This is just cover three. We're bail on the outside. You can see Kendall Daniels trying to get out to the flat. You see the safety get, and this bites us later. Safety pulls up on the pull protection, leaves this little void right here, but then you can see the guys trying to panic and get back to zone drops. But still, cover three, Peyton Bowen running that middle field.
Go up and make a play. Man, he looks athletic there.
Yes, he does.
Just a great play. And then this is a guy, he's been a returner for us in the past. And that's the thing about this is what he catches it inside the 5, he catches it on the 4, almost goes into the end zone.
Yep.
And the return, I like this block, we don't do anything. Boganowski doesn't do anything dumb here. Hey,
pulls the hands up.
Pulls the hands up. I didn't touch him. So now
there's
we're
a block
already out.
right here. There's a block up here, and you can see it from the end zone clip. I think it's one of these up in this area. If he cut, it's Taylor Wine. If he cuts, if he just goes right through here, I think we might go score because we got just an offensive lineman and a quarterback right here.
You're right. That little alley right here.
Yep.
If he's able to take it right here. Now to Peyton Bowen's defense, he hasn't returned many things this year.
That's right.
And maybe the vision's a little rusty, but still just to get this, not only to make the play that he made, going up and going and getting the ball when Aguilar put it up there to be grabbed, right? But this is a nice return. I mean, you're out at wait a second. What's going on here?
I think he's trying to punch the ball out. I saw a clip of this. Lucky he missed there.
Hold on. I mean, he's clearly down. What are we doing?
He's been down for several counts here.
Well, at least the ref's not staring right at it.
Wind up and closed fist punch. Luckily, he missed.
I mean, what? Okay. But you see the pull protection here, and you can see how it affects the defense, right? Heinecke's like, I see run. Okay, I'm just going to go.
Yep. Good job right here by the safety, turning and finding that crosser.
That is good. I like that. Find the crosser, undercut it. I kind of seems just like a bad decision, Ted. You're throwing the post into cover 3. That's typically not the mode of operation at quarterback.
No, it's not. And if you go back and watch his action, I mean, this is what we talked about with him. A little bit with the eyes here, but he's locked on. Bam, I'm throwing it. I'm throwing it. All right. And there you go. Good read on the eyes. We're breaking well before he lets go of that football.
Mm.
Little air walk there. Looks like that's nice, man. That looks good.
That looks really cool. So you see Boganowski, hey,
Yep.
don't go and drill him in the back. He ends up pulling
Get
up,
that
but
hip in there, deflect him a little bit, get the hands up, plays
he's a
enough
special
special
teams
team.
guy.
That's right.
He's a special teams guy. He knows the techniques.
Yep.
But a really nice play by Peyton Bowen on, fair to say, just a mistake from Joey Aguilar.
I think so. Yep.
When they make mistakes, you got to make them pay. That's exactly what he did. All right.
It's
Looking
not
at
as bad as
this,
this mistake, though.
I need your help here, Ted. Uh, he just punts it to us, right?
Yeah. We're in half field. All right. We're in a great call. We're playing 5 underneath. Right here, we got kind of a middle look there with Kendall Daniels. We're 5 underneath. We got hard corners here, covered straight up, cover 2.
6-man protection. Taylor Wine destroying the left tackle. Maybe has something to do with this decision. Look at him just put him in his lap.
Yep.
That guy's going to be really good. He's already good.
I'm telling
He's
you,
going to
man.
be really, really good. Look at him just abuse that left tackle.
The roof is the ceiling with him. There's no telling what's going to happen. I mean, if he's so big and strong and powerful, I think he's just starting to get into his real pass rush tool chest. And the one thing he has that everyone tries, like if you've got the power and the bull rush and you can work off of that, anything goes.
How about this from RSJ? So let's just be real. Aguilar punts it to him.
Yeah, it's 1st and 10. What are we doing? It's cover 2. He throws it directly to the half field safety. Terrible decision.
I don't know, but
like I will say though, this is during a stretch where we were playing really good defense. He was under a tremendous amount of pressure in the pocket. He's rattled.
this maneuver from RSJ gets us points. Right? If he gets tackled right here, who knows how aggressive we're going to be. But to have the presence to pick it off and then spin out of the tackle, that's pretty impressive stuff, man. And that's one of those, like, he probably felt like he was waiting forever on that ball. He's like, wait, there's no way he just punted it to me.
Yep.
But to be able to make that maneuver, he's checking his surroundings. I like that. Wait, where is everyone? Anyone back there? But the return again, you got good blocking. You got, who's that? Marvin Jones Jr.
Yep.
Nice blocking. We got nice blocking. Makes another guy miss, and we're all the way to the plus 28, let's call it.
Huge play. Huge play. Again, look at the clock right here. Bad mistake by Aguilar.
Bad. But if the other team makes mistakes, you got to make them pay. When they throw it to you, you got to catch it.
And that's, like I was saying, that is it's a terrible throw by Aguilar. Bad read. Throws it right to the half field safety. But the continuous pressure, the hits on the quarterback, the stuff in the run, he's rattled. He's seeing ghosts out there. What happened?
What happened? You punted it to the cover 2 safety. That's the double what happened. What happened? You see the guy standing right there that everyone in the world could see? You threw the ball right to him. That's what happened. Look at Taylor Wine, man. Look at this rush. You want to play with wide hands against Taylor Wine? You want to try to clamp him?
Boom.
Straight in your chest.
Yep.
And a smart play by him. You can see it on the end zone view. He has a chance to slam Aguilar to the ground. And he does it. Like, this is one of those situations where if he does something silly there, gets the roughing the passer, this all comes back. So he super physical rush, obviously bothers Aguilar. He's feeling uncomfortable, has a chance to slam him, and makes the smart football play and does it.
Look at this. He's looking right at him. Long wind up. Here it comes.
I just
Great position right here. It's like Tampa but we start him in that deep position. He runs the middle of the field.
Just an awful, awful decision. But hey, I love that spin move. Look at this. It's pretty sweet.
Really good.
Robert Spears-Jennings feeling like he's back in, where'd he go? Broken Arrow High School. That's nice. Put your mouthpiece in, RSJ. Come on. It's an epidemic in college football, Ted.
Go back just a little bit, right? The last couple of frames. Look at this. Hands out. Like, why are we throwing the ball right there?
What is he doing? What? Why? All right, let's look at 3 more plays from OU's defense against Tennessee's offense. But first,
steaks are back. Didier Ranch's luxury steak cuts are restocked and ready to ship straight to your door. From mouth-watering ribeyes to silky smooth fillets, this is the best beef Oklahoma has to offer. And here's the kicker. They're now shipping next day air for free when you use code SOONER at checkout. That's right. Next day air, like Amazon Prime, but for steak. Didier Ranch delivers taste and tradition the luxurious way. Order today at DidierRanch.com and get your steaks just in time for the holidays.
Getting thirsty breaking down this film? Are you tired of boring water? Are your electrolyte packets too salty or full of sugar? We've all been there. That's why we'd like to introduce y'all to Trevi. Trevi is Oklahoma's hydration company that's full of flavor and electrolytes to keep you hydrated throughout the day. Whether you're tackling a wide receiver, that lingering house project, or your daily workout, you need to be hydrated. With Trevi's flavor-filled formula, you don't have to sacrifice taste for functional performance, and Trevi is giving In the Weeds viewers a 20% discount on y'all's first order when you use the code GameDayHydration at drinktrevi.com. Trevi Hydration, a fountain of flavor. Shaner and Franklin's attorneys know a thing or two about drilling, whether it's drilling running backs on the field or drilling wells in the patch. As former collegiate athletes, Shaner and Franklin bring the same discipline and grit to oil and gas law. The Franklin in Shaner and Franklin is Daniel Franklin, my teammate for 4 years at OU. D. Frank's an awesome dude, super smart. From title work to transactions, they hit hard, play smart, and don't quit until the job's done. So when the deal gets tangled in the weeds, trust Shaner and Franklin to do whatever it takes to get you in the end zone. Contact Shaner and Franklin for all of your oil and gas legal needs. All right, let's look at this. Was a big negative play for the Sooners defense in this game. But Ted, the way that you explained it on the recap pod, I wanted to give you the chance to break down the X's and O's of it, because they give up a 54-yard touchdown and they get exactly what they want on this play defensively.
They do. Yeah, we got a hard corner right there, trap corner. We're just playing like a 2-look over here and showing blitz coming out, and it's 3rd and 7. Like, we've got him in the right spot. This is where you want to be. You can do all kinds of stuff, showing pressure. You can bring it and bail out. You can bring everyone to the house, make a quick decision. You can change it up whenever you get to 3rd and 7. So this is where you want to live on defense.
So we're showing 6 up, which anyone that listens to the pod by now knows that 6 up is a very common look in these 3rd and long situations in college football. We're showing 6 up. We actually only rush 5 though. And one of them is Kendall Daniels, who, when you look at his demeanor here, if you're a quarterback or you're one of the offensive tackles, you don't see maybe, hey, is the safety capped? Like, these are things you're looking at pre-snap as indicators for if a guy is coming when they're in a pressure look or not. That guy's so deep, you're kind of looking at it going, okay, well, 5 ain't coming. But that's one of the things that Brent Venables is the best at in college football. Yep. Is getting his players that are pressuring to look like they're not. Yep. And that's what you hear the term disguise all the time. That's part of the chess match between an offense and a defense. You see he starts creeping pre-snap, but you're only rushing 5, right? You're rushing 5, you're dropping Heinecke and Wine out, but you get to a 5-man rush. And the good thing, like the thing where if you're Venables and you're this defense, you go, we got him, is you're rushing 5 and the running back's lost. he's lost. Kendall Daniels is unblocked here.
Yep.
And if he could have just sorted out a little quicker than this, maybe he could have been right in the window and batted this ball. But ultimately, the pressure's good. You get what you want. They throw it right where you want them to throw it. Remember, it's 3rd and 7.
Yep.
They throw a 5-yard route. It's 3rd and 7. All you got to do, make the tackle, man. That's it.
Yep.
This is exactly what OU's defense wanted in this scenario. They throw it 2 yards short of the sticks. You're in great position, and you just got to make the play. It's that simple, right, Ted?
Yep, it is. And the disguise beforehand is really good. Like, you just got a single high safety, right? And I don't know if he's true. I don't know exactly what this is because it's so chaotic underneath. It's like we're just pushing really strong to the trips, but usually when you got a single high safety, it's either man or it's cover 3. Well, it's not man because you can see the demeanor and like where the alignment is underneath. So typically this guy's bailing, he's gone in cover 3. So like we sink a little bit, but he comes and plays the out route really good. Just make that wrap tackle.
Also, and I didn't really realize it, and this is a heck of a play from Braylon Staley. Like, guy takes the shot, spins out of it, runs 50 whatever yards for a touchdown, gets a nice block from Brazel, gets a piece, enough of RSJ to where he can go run for a touchdown, right? But look at the effort from 44.
Yep.
This is why we talk about how, and remember, he started as a dropper on the opposite side of the field. Look at where he's at when this ball's thrown. That's where he is at. And Braylon Staley ain't slow.
No.
And you can just see the effort. I mean, look at him. And that's why I love 44.
Yeah. And that's what I said on the recap show is he plays everything like he's in an absolute panic. And you love that about him. Now, he ain't going to win that foot race, but it's full sellout.
I think 14, he like points and then he realized like, hey, these guys are kind of fast.
And RSJ ends up getting that ball out, and he comes in there and battles for it, tries to get that late punch. If he fumbles that going across the goal line, we got a touchback.
Yeah.
So I love the effort.
I love the effort even when, listen, you get what you want. You don't make the play that's right there to be made, but you're still flying around playing with great effort. You can see how Bishop gets lost. Like, he doesn't know where it's coming from. They're sending the 3-man slide, or they've got 3 for 2 on the left side. You're 2 for 2. Nice little twist. Nice ricochet from Samuel Masigo here on 70. Attacks that inside shoulder, comes back, gets in the throwing lane. There's a lot of good from OU's defense on this snap. But one thing I didn't realize.
Watch Heinecke play that little spot route, out route. He's starting on the line of scrimmage. He's got him vertical, so he's got him all the way up the field, but he checks him up and runs that little hook route with him. Good job.
I did not realize how good of a throw this was from Joey Aguilar.
Yeah.
I mean, you see Peyton Bowen sitting on it.
Yeah.
Like,
boy, it is. He
look at that throw, man.
Yeah. I mean, if it's 6 inches shorter, that's a PBU.
All day long, right? It's a great throw, but still, Cortland Guillory just got to wrap up. Can't just be out there throwing shoulders.
Yep.
Man, you got to be technically sound as a tackler, and then just a nice play by Staley.
Yep.
Todd Bates. Why aren't we wrapping up, guys?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Which I think is a fair reaction when you get exactly what you wanted as a defense and you don't make the play,
Yeah.
Brazel just gets a little piece there, and that's enough to make RSJ have to start all the way over. What'd you think of the black jerseys?
I liked it. I mean, again, I thought the black crowd wearing the black t-shirts and even I think it kind of takes away from the crowd. Like, you don't notice them as much. How much does it impact the game? I mean, who knows? How could you ever actually figure that out? But it was a good look, and I like the contrast between the two uniforms for sure.
Yeah. All right. This is another one of those plays where it may not be very memorable, but it was a big play in the game.
Yep.
And you can see on the screen right there, like Tennessee had been really good on third down up to this point. 3rd and 2. You're where you want to be.
Just
We're
went up
down one.
with that last Staley touchdown, just gave him the lead.
Right. And if they convert here, who knows? Who knows how the game unfolds. But I think this is a strange call for the down and distance in the situation for Tennessee. They run essentially QB sweep, QB lead sweep, whatever you want to call it. They run student body right with Joey Aguilar.
Yep.
And I'm not a fan of the call. And OU's defense just absolutely stuffs it. Look at PJ. This center's got no chance. They're using this like jump backwards, like bucket hop, just atrocious technique, in my opinion, for an outside play. This technique doesn't work against guys that can play, if that makes sense. Like I completely disagree with what they're doing from an O-line technique perspective. And PJ's just like, wait, you think this center's going to reach me when I'm in a 3 technique? Like, what are we doing? He just pushes him straight into the backfield and tackles the quarterback.
Yep, runs right through it. Really nice job.
I like Heinecke too. Look, he's just fighting that. Remember, that's an offensive lineman.
Yep.
That's an offensive guard. And he's running sideways and like pressing him. That guy's not creating any vertical push against Heinecke as he's running sideways, fighting to stay in his gap.
He's trying to, he knows that that's his gap. He's fighting as hard as he can to stay there. And that helps. I mean, it strings it out a little bit. I mean, you'd like to be able to fight that and be able to push it upfield, but that's a tough battle to win. But him fighting and running, there's just not an easy speed escape for Aguilar just to try and escape and run outside of it because we're stringing it out there pretty good.
Good job by Kendall Daniels setting the edge. Don't run up the field. Set the edge, constrict that hole. Just a nice play by 34, man.
Yep, really nice.
Who has become really, really solid against the run.
Yep. The fundamentals are really starting to come with PJ. He's great against the run. He's strong as an ox. He's got those great long arms that we're always talking about. So it's like once he butts and locks out, I mean, good luck.
But 3rd and 2, Tennessee's thinking, hey, we're picking up the first down here. Let's string another drive together. I don't know why they ran this play, but they did, and PJ made him pay for it.
Really nice.
Punt the ball. Punt the ball. Huge play. There's a little celebration. That's about as animated as Kip got with the celebrations. Yep. He's like, wait, are they about to snap it? Can we get them off the field? That's the look of a man going, why'd we run that play right there?
Because you keep throwing interceptions on the RPOs.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, last play. And this isn't some OU's not reinventing the wheel defensively here. This is a simple will backer pressure, Ted, and they've got some twists going on with the 4 down guys. When an offense makes a mistake, you have to make them pay. And right here, you're just going to see, once again, it's the young right tackle for Tennessee. Hey, 10 is our guy in pass protection. He does not, for whatever reason, he sticks to PJ and does not go out to Kip Lewis on the simple will backer pressure and sack.
Guard tries to get there. He's like, what are you doing? You got to get out.
That's a technique. There's a technique called mollying where, and it's kind of old school football. You don't see it much anymore, but where the tackle sticks and then the guard will pop out like that. They call it mollying.
Yeah.
That's not what they're doing. This is, hey, it's center, right guard, right tackle for the 2 down linemen who's at PJ and David Stone and then Kip Lewis, and right tackle just, for whatever reason, doesn't go.
And playing with tempo on offense is a really dangerous weapon, but sometimes you got to know your own personnel. They get us, we're scrambling, we got a late call coming in, they're trying to snap it and go fast. Well, your guys have to process stuff too. And sometimes if you go too quick, you get them caught. Maybe they didn't ID things fast enough and you end up taking a massive negative play.
Just nice job by Kip. Hey, no one's going to block me. Got to go make the play. And then Gracen Halton, just
Yeah.
to make sure. I think Aguilar's going down right here. He's stumbling backwards. He's going down on the ground, but Gracen Halton's like, let me just make sure and smush him.
Pancake. Nice.
I'm with you. Yeah, maybe not time to communicate because we're kind of scrambling. But this is another situation, man. 2nd and 5. We're in like that's where you want to be offensively, and we're able to produce another big negative play and make things more difficult on
Yep.
Tennessee. So, in fourth quarter, not a ton of time left. So, just a nice play by Kip. He played,
Yep.
and I know he's unblocked. I know no one touches him. I get that, but when you are unblocked and the offense makes a mistake, you have to make them pay for it, and that's exactly what Kip Lewis does right here.
Yep. And I think the final tally was 4 sacks,
Mm.
which isn't a huge number. It's really solid, but the amount of pressure that he was under was really good. All night we were in his face.
All night. All night. All right, man. That's all we got for the top plays from OU's defense in the Sooners win over Tennessee. Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like these videos. If you really appreciate this, you can click those 3 dots and leave us a super thanks. We'll have the top plays from OU's offense versus Tennessee's defense on the Thursday edition of In the Weeds. Other than that, we'll see you next time here on In the Weeds.